Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. They're in the same slot, number 4.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
And the starting group for Chicago. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, Domantas Sabonis out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Maxey covering. Alexander Walker, the pass to Embiid. Leonard for 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston on offense. The ball's knocked loose. George with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. And so it's Boston with it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. And the Celtics another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Maxey covering. Pass to Leonard. Embiid from outside. Connects from downtown.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up, and that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's George. It's good. Off the glass.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Outside Booker. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's George. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Leonard against Brown. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Maxey. Hits the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Paul George.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And again, no good by Chicago. Boston leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard outside. Embiid against Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
And he drops a first. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 3. Pulls up at the elbow, and they pick up 2. Leonard's got 5.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
A shot from the mid-range, and it's Maxey missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. For 3, Booker. And George with some nice D.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. LaVine against Maxey. To halt the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Boston. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Takes a step back. For 3, Maxey. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitudes, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And stolen by Brown. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovich gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Number 1, the Bulls.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just one or two guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2. Pass to George. Gafford with the ball. And here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. Embiid's got 7 points.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Outside Booker. Brown against Leonard. Brown passes to Booker. The shot no good. And George with some nice D. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Brown. Outside Levine. Leonard looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gafford. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Boston making a switch here. Wright's checked in. Booker against George. It's Brown on the wing. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bulls have got 6 of 14 in so far. George outside. Pass to Gafford. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
That free throw good from Booker. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And the shot's good. Embiid's got 9 points.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Embiid can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Back to Brown. Pass to Booker. For 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Kicks it to George. Pulls up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Boston with some changes. Saric checks in for Williams. Okogie comes in for Booker, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Wright. Robinson, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for George. Robinson with a steal. Here's Dunn, and it's blocked.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's blocked by Embiid, and he recovers it. Clock at 6. Okogie, the pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Robinson finds Embiid. Embiid. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Brown in the high post. Embiid against Bogdanovich. Shoots over Embiid, and he recovers it. Here's Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Wright's checked in for Brown. Bulls leading by 3. Leonard outside. Outside Levine. Dunn outside. No good on the 3. Boston shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Wright outside. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Levine passes to Leonard. Three-pointer Embiid. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now here's Bogdanovich, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Six to shoot, right at the free throw line. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Bogdanovich has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Maxey. And Embiid with the block. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So it's Boston now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's George in at the 1 spot. Now here's LaVine. Yet to see a basket. And yep, it's good.
Elite athleticism. LaVine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Bogdanovich. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player. Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. George passes to Gafford. Outside Levine. Fires the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Gafford. George scanning the floor. Gafford passes to George. Over Wright. And George with the basket on the assist by Gafford. Gafford's got 3 assists in the game. Maxey against Levine. Saric outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. And it's Chicago with a board. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now here's Wright. Here's Maxey. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Got a piece of it. Wright with a steal. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Levine. And Gafford with the block. Jumps up. Finished off the break. And the Bulls lead by 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Boston with some changes. Sabonis comes in for Saric. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Wright. Sabonis finds Bogdanovich. Out to Sabonis. Outside Bogdanovich. Sabonis with a screen on Gafford. Bogdanovich from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
For 3, George. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston. Can't connect from 14.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gafford. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Leonard's checked in for Gafford.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Boston. 11-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
For Chicago, Embiid, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Gafford in for Levine. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Leonard finds Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Now George. Pass to Alexander Walker. George outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Rebound Boston. Maxey with it. Last game he had 34 points. Goes back up, and he takes it up and lays it in. Maxey's got 11 points.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Leonard outside. Takes the 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Brown on the wing. Leonard defending. Maxey against George. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. 13 points in the game. George passes to Gafford. Leonard outside. From downtown. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Booker comes in for Okogie. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Bulls. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And of course there's the Celtics. Currently they're 5 spots behind them.
Checking out Chicago, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. Chicago leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Cornette. And Wright subbed in for Maxey. And that one misses. Boston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Leonard against Booker. Pass to Queta. And here's Sabonis. Launches it. Drains the triple. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Embiid inside. Off target with a jump hook. Celtics trail by 10. Inside. Here's Booker. Booker will not be denied.
But inside against good defense, Booker with a nice adjustment. Takes care of business.
George passes to Leonard. Down low. Now here's Embiid. The D's right on him. The layup off target. Boston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Brown. Denied by Leonard.
Boy, just great instincts with great length. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Keita. Brown looking around. Right side Booker. Over George. And the shot no good. A bit short.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Leonard doesn't hold back.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Booker. Pass to Sabonis. Brown against Leonard. Brown passes to Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is where Devin Booker is so good with his feel for the game. Gets that defender reacting and gets to the free throw line.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Booker.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 5. Three-pointer Embiid. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 13. Sabonis with a screen on LaVine. Sabonis in the post. Embiid covers.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Pass to Brown. And here's Sabonis outside. They grab their own miss. Bulls leading by 13. Now here's LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Here's Keita. Gafford grabs the miss. Chicago has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Brown against Leonard. Pass to Embiid. Outside LaVine. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 15. Stolen by Gafford. Leonard outside. Here's Alexander Walker, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from 3-point range. The Bulls in second.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Crowder, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Bulls. Dunn, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Outside Booker. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Now here's Booker. 35 points for him last game against Houston.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Here's Booker. He has 6.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Leonard for 3. Here's Gafford. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Wright. Pass to Crowder. Wright with a screen on Embiid to win the drought. And it's Crowder missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's Brown for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Chicago. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
Embiid, you guys, embarrassing defenders. An electric performance for him tonight. He put this team on his back.
All the love to the big man. He's getting it done in every way tonight.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
We've got Domantas Sabonis. Maxey out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Williams. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. And then Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Levine. Leonard outside. Three-pointer Embiid. And Booker pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Maxey missing. Bulls leading by 18. George outside. Pass to Levine. Gafford with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brown can't hit. The Bulls' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to George. Now Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Levine against Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 15.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Leonard against Brown. Now here's Gafford. Not a lot of room. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Leonard defending. Brown passes to Williams. Here's Booker. He's off on that one. Ooh, nice D from George.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Inside, Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Maxey on the wing. Pass to Williams. Now here's Booker. George defending. 6 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on George. For 3, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 9 points.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
George passes to Leonard. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And so here is Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Brown with the steal. Pass to Booker. Releases. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now, relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Leonard outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 8 now on the night. Sabonis outside. Outside, Brown. Booker with it. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Celtics trail by 19. And here's Brown for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 11.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And the Bulls making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And let's take a look at the leaderboard with numbers from the last month. The best 2 guards scoring the ball. 5th, Devin Booker.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Maxey against George. Picked by Sabonis. Maxey passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey on the wing. George defending. And it's Maxey missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to George. Leonard for 3. Second chance effort and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker, the pass to Brown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's Boston now. Booker, good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Now here's Maxey, covered by Alexander Walker, and it's Maxey missing. Chicago leading by 16. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Now Embiid fires for 3. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. Embiid's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Williams with the screen. Booker for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. George for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 15 points.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Sabonis outside. For 3, Booker knocks down the long J. 16 points for him.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's George. He's got 15. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
Shooting 2.
That's good from George. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Boston making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Now here's George. He's got 17. Leonard outside. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Booker. Shoots over George. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. George against Booker. George passes to Leonard. Now here's Embiid. Shoots. Cans it with nobody near him. Embiid's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now here's Maxey. Tightly guarded. Pass to Booker from deep. Leonard pulls down the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Embiid with it, defended by Brown.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Saric checks in for Boston. Okogie comes in for Brown.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently night in and night out.
For Chicago, Gafford, he's checked in for Embiid. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Paul George. And it's Alexander Walker in for Russell. Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. Gafford passes to Levine. Back to Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Right side, Alexander Walker. Shoots over Maxey. Rebound Boston. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, this is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Leonard passes to Gafford. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Booker. That one no good. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Leonard left side. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Levine. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Levine's got 13 now.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. That one's off. And the Celtics making a change here. Wright's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gafford. Outside Levine. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 15.
Well, this is Levine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands.
Saric, a screen on Gafford. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. And he knocks down the first one.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Boston. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Wright. Now here's Alexander Walker. Now Gafford. Levine surveys the D. Pass to Gafford. 3 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Maxey, covered by Alexander Walker. Maxey against Robinson. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Sabonis finds Wright. Maxey with it. It's Wright on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Got a hand on it. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. We'll be right back. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, let's go now.
Good words of praise from Billy Donovan, asking his team to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. We'll see.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Joel Embiid is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Paul George, and it's Levine in at the shooting guard position.
Take a break. Take a break.
The free throw drops for Embiid. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line really since we came out of the half.
George against Wright. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George passes to Alexander Walker. Now Embiid. The three. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Boston shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Wright, the pass to Brown. Sabonis outside. Brown, a screen on Embiid. Pass to Wright from behind the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. And here's Robinson, defended by Bogdanovich. Robinson can't hit. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Charge against Embiid. It's Brown on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Bulls leading by 23. Outside LaVine. To the inside. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Here's Wright. And here's Brown for 3. Alexander Walker grabs a board. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to LaVine. Now Embiid from outside the arc. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Merrill, he's checked in for Saric. And both free throws good for Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Okogie's checked in for Merrill. On defense, the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Now Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Celtics trail by 21. Right with the ball. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Williams is checked in for Boston, and Embiid drops them both. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Sabonis with a screen on George. Shot clock at 6. George against Wright. This one for 3. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Pass to Embiid. Here's LaVine. And here's Alexander Walker. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Bogdanovich. George for 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Brown against LaVine. And here's Sabonis outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. George passes to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Embiid can't hit. Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Bogdanovich. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Booker, he's checked in for Boston. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Wright. Gafford, he's checked in for Chicago. Leonard comes in for Alexander Walker. Embiid finds Gafford. George with it. Back to LaVine. Pass to Leonard. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in. Bogdanovich has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Booker, the pass to Maxey. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
George passes to Leonard. Now here's Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Embiid's got 46.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Pass to Williams. For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities. He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Outside, Williams. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Three-pointer Embiid. He drops it from range. Embiid's got 49 in the game.
The big man with the big response. Embiid matching the triple.
Here's Maxey. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches a three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Looking to get back on track. Leonard's shot's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And George launches it from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Maxey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
Here's Bogdanovich. Chicago making their last shot. Outside, Brown. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Levine passes to Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Up top, Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Booker against George. Embiid from outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Oh, man, what an effort tonight. To put together this type of game against the defending champs, that is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. So it's Boston now. Brown passes to Booker. Chicago grabs the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Levine finds Leonard. Embiid inside. Working on Sabonis. Offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 19. Left side, Brown. Pass to Maxey. Back to Brown. Outside Maxey. 4-3. Levine with some nice D. The Bulls shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Now Leonard. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 4. Embiid with it. Booker defending. That one goes in. Embiid's got 56 in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Embiid. Over Williams. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Here's Sabonis. Embiid covers. Sabonis can't hit. Now here's George. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.